Streamers and UFC fighters gotta stop collaborating, dude. We're not seeing a lot of collabs, but the ones we are seeing are some of the biggest streamers in the world, so they have the widest outreach. And coincidentally, it's also some of the streamers with the god-awful worst reputations I've ever seen on the internet. I just don't understand why they're collaborating. I would understand if it was like smaller UFC fighters that aren't as well known because they kind of need the cash. These are like big fighters that arguably already have it made in the sport. I was just wanting to briefly mention some of these collaborations, and if you all know of any others that I am not going to talk about in this video, just let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Firstly, we have the most recent one, which is Islam and Adin Ross. Honestly, it wasn't even that bad of a stream. I just am so confused about why they did it. It was about an hour and a half, I think it was actually just an hour. Islam and Adin Ross, I mean, they talked, they did some like grappling. Islam hit him, and then like that was it. And Adin left because Islam had to do prep for Arman Tsarukyan, which is super weird because why did Islam take out a decent chunk of time just to talk to Adin Ross when in days he's going to be fighting Tsarukyan? Like, that's crazy. That's going to be one of his hardest fights maybe, and he's taking out time not training to talk to Adin Ross, who's like very controversial. It's a little crazy. That being said, Adin Ross was pretty chill on the stream. I didn't see him doing anything super stupid, though he only really acts like that around fighters. Adin Ross also did a collaboration with John Jones. That was during the Miocic fight, which again, same thing as Islam, right? He's already had it made in the sport, they both do. He was training to fight Miocic, which at the time of recording it, he was fighting Miocic the next day. I don't know, man. It's just all so confusing. I don't understand why they're doing it. And then there's also this one wasn't really a collaboration. It was more of a sparring exhibition. But Sneeko and Strickland, a lot of people know about this one because it kind of had a lot of controversy. What I saw mostly was it was an excuse for Sean Strickland to get his anger out right before fighting Paulo Costa, so that when he fought Paulo Costa, he didn't really have to try and he could just walk and teep until he won, which, you know, whatever. Sneeko deserved it, but I'm not saying it was fun to watch. Then we have Speed and Dan Hooker. This is the only one that I actually genuinely enjoyed watching, mostly because whenever Speed is doing something that isn't playing a game, he's unironically one of the best influences for people. Like, he's extremely athletic, he's always saying good things, he's trying new things, but man, when Speed is not doing something like that and he's playing a game in his room, he's gotta be the worst influences I've ever seen. Because, like, what? All he does is be loud and act like a moron, and it's so infuriating to watch. And plus, Dan was really good in that stream too. Dan was just light sparring. He wasn't doing any Strickland activity, trying to hurt anybody, you know. And then the last one, this one's kind of been popping off recently, but the alleged Conor McGregor and maybe KSI, maybe Jake Paul, maybe Tommy Fury fight. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's because Conor McGregor originally wanted to fight Logan Paul, and Logan Paul responded saying, "Fuck you, no, I'm gonna stay in the UFC." So then KSI made a tweet that was like, "Oh, I'll fight you, Conor McGregor." And then I think Conor McGregor liked some Twitter post about it. And then Jake Paul, I don't know where he's coming in. I think he just wants some money. Conor McGregor wants to fight him. And then there was some voice of Tommy Fury being like, "Oh, don't fight these losers, you should fight me." It's all just a mess. No official announcement. All I'm really seeing is that Conor McGregor is too busy ducking Michael Chandler and he just wants to get more money. So we'll see what happens. It's honestly a really interesting situation. I'll keep you guys in tune about the Conor McGregor fight, but seriously, some of these UFC fighters just at least choose some better streamers to collab with. Speed is a fine streamer to collab with, I think. That's the only one I'll actually support. Yeah, that's about it, you guys. I will see you around.